What's up, family? Today we're gonna get into why your fitness and your relationships will struggle unless you do this. So we're gonna first play the video. I hope you all like, share, and subscribe. And this is Love Dorsey. So she's like one of the realest ones out there. And yes, and I love her content, and I can look past her being from the hood or her cursing. I could just I could just appreciate the wisdom and honesty that she gives in her videos. Because most women don't talk like this and they don't have wisdom like this. All right, let's get into it.
Listen until you get it. Once you get it, the loop stops. You don't get it, that bitch a loop to the day you die. Same people you dealing with, them same loops gonna show up through different struggles, different life situations. Baby, life gon' life on them same motherfucking lessons until you learn them bitches. It's all L's, right? Losses, learning, lessons. We moving this whole forward, right? And you can go forward with the same baggage, the same repeat lessons, or you can get on to something new. People die every day in that same shit. Still getting faced with the people's character that they're around. Some of y'all, you grew up, you know your mama character by now. You know your mama character by now. And yet you still involved for, you know your daddy character by now. And yet you know their character does not fit with where you're trying to take your life. And instead of setting solid boundaries, you keep going into this iffy space, fear of what I'm going to look like or what it's going to be like if I don't operate off of that's your mama or that's your daddy. They brought you in this world. Guess what? The part that is so true, people and family and blood and your own parents will take you the fuck out this motherfucker with their own karma and their own repeat lessons. You don't want to accept their character. Some of y'all, the acceptance of the character is the problem. My mama bad with money. That's a fact. Her character is that she is a emotional spender.
Hold on, I gotta stop that right there, but man. So that's just so on point, though. And yeah, so and then that's like the whole thing. When you're trying to, to teach somebody who's been set in their ways for 30, 40, 50 years, you're really just wasting your time and wasting your energy. Because this person is set in their ways for the most part. For the most part. And then that's one of the issues. That's one of the issues that men have with dealing with older women. A lot of times they're set in their way, they're set in their ways, and then they're not willing to learn or just change some of their previous limited beliefs. So you're gonna sit there and drive yourself crazy by you trying to go and get this person who's stubborn and set in their ways to go and see things your way when they're stubborn, and then they're not even trying to hear anything else. To call me. But yeah, so you have to go and set people for how they are. How they are. Hold on a second. Let me text the person to don't text me. That'd be like one of the most irritating thing, when I'm making calls. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, y'all.
Does not prioritize learning any new information. She has a fixed mindset. Her ceiling is set based on the best she could, and I don't need to fuck with her when it comes to money. That's the character in that particular area. Period. Know why I can't fix her, even though she my mama? Because just like anybody else or a bitch in the streets, her character is based on her upbringing, her life experiences, the things that she knows through the choices that she made, that she was met with the outcome from those choices. So I can want to help her. I can love her. She can be blood. That can be my mother, my father, my auntie, my whoever that you still met with their fucking character. And until you learn that, you're going to keep going through shit with them. That's going to show you this her character. Again, this her character. Again, this her character. Oh, you ain't learned yet? Her character.
Man, so that is, yep. I deal with that with people in my family. So I don't be sitting there going back and forth with people and then that's their character and that's how they are. Because those are unfortunately the worst ones. They know all your strengths and all your weaknesses. And a lot of times they act like they want to see you make it and see you be successful. But really, deep down inside, they don't. And it's a lot of older people that how they are, which this is truly messed up, is they want to sit there and compare you to how they was at this age. So unfortunately, it is a lot of prejudice between the young and the old. That's the part that people don't talk about, though. So a lot of times, the older people they don't like people that's younger because they wish that they had the courage to go after what they actually wanted to do. if they had the hustler spirit or they had the discipline, they would have truly went all out on some of their dreams. So when a person gets older for the most part, and then they haven't, and then they truly gave up on their dreams, and they haven't put the work in because they was afraid or they had limiting beliefs or anything, that makes a person to a hater. So a lot of times you can't tell the person what you're trying to do and what you have going on. All they're gonna do is just talk crap about you, and just make you feel crazy for wanting to go after it.
Character you ain't learn. Her 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 character until finally you, I can't take no more. She ain't fucked up. I'm tired of my mama. Things going like this. Bitch, family ain't family. What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Damn, it's like y'all don't understand. Y'all just blame everything on me. This is that. Yeah. That lesson done tore your ass up. You learned it now. You right now. You gonna get up now. You gonna manage your own money now. You gonna set them boundaries now. Or you gonna get in that Zoom now. You gonna read that book now. You gonna listen to that video now. You gonna set the boundaries up to where your environment is a reflection of peace now. You gonna stop saying yes to mama because that's mama. You gonna stop saying yes to daddy because that's dad. Or you get it now. Or you going to church. Or you finna pray for real. Or you finna start listening to your inner voice. Or you finna pour back into yourself. You finna start exercising. Or now you want to stay out the drive-through because they took your ass to the hospital, your legs swole up, and they told you type 2 diabetes, and you got to stop eating that shit, right? Girl, I almost died. Yeah, that lesson hit your ass. You was eating biscuit after biscuit, and you didn't understand the first time. Down there had a stroke the second time.
Man, she is. Oh my God, she's so on point. And yeah, and then it's people that I know, like how they come from a line of people dying from obesity, health problems. People in their family close to them die, but it still ain't enough for them to go and actually take their health and fitness seriously. They're still in denial, and then a lot of people are addicted to food. Just one thing that I realized: a lot of people when they're older, they have all these addictions to food that they've been having for the last 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and food has them. They make love to food. They dream about food. They wake up in the middle of the night, think about what meal that they're gonna have. So yeah, and then so I mean that can, like I said, the first thing you gotta do is you have to acknowledge, okay, this is how I am, and this is the problem. But for the most part, most of you all just don't want it that bad. It's a nice thing to say that you want to change this and be this kind of person and be healthy. It's a nice thing to say, but most of you all, your actions show that you're just talking. And then for the most part, I hate to say this though, but for the most part, in the black community, fitness is a joke. I'm gonna say it again. It's a joke because your actions and what you spend money on shows that you don't take it seriously. Everything is about going to concerts and going on vacations and going to five-star restaurants. That's what, and getting your hair done. That's what most of you all care about. That's the most important thing. And then it shows. I see women all the time. So their hair is laid, hair is looking good, but they haven't put no work in on their body. So yeah, and then one thing that people don't realize is if you actually did work on eating healthier and getting a healthier lifestyle, your hair will actually grow more. Message.
Third time, you ain't had no energy. Last month, you called off from work more days than you should have. That shit slapping your ass across the head till you finally learn, you know what? Fuck, I gotta eat different. Bring the salads over here. Where the broccolini at? Bitch, come on with the avocados. Y'all put that oil up. Throw that shit away. I don't want nothing fried. Bake my shit. Put my shit on the grill. Yeah, that shit tearing your ass up. Some people die still getting beat across the head with these same lessons. They coming, boy, until you learn them. They don't stop.
No. Oh my goodness.
They don't stop. You don't want to accept the nigga character, he gonna.
And this is what people need. People need coaches that tell them the truth like this. Not just somebody that's going to just lie to you and just tell you everything is going to be fine. Somebody to tell you the damn truth like this so you can shake you to wake you up before it's too late. And then that's what people don't realize. I know I had this one client before I should train. She actually wasn't a good client at all because she was like set in her ways. She liked to drink. I mean, everything was about drinking, and but she definitely would make sure she go to church and she wouldn't do any of the workouts, a log her meal. She had all kind of excuses about how man, just I use my computer all day for work, so I don't want to have to log any of my meals or do anything about it requires me logging. Okay, so my whole thing, like I tried to tell her, was okay, you'll give your job all of the best of you, and when it comes out to you doing something about your health and improving your fitness, You don't want to do it. Everything's about going out to drink, doing this, thinking, oh, but we're doing something besides your job, you refuse to do it. And then I know that we was talking one time, and she was saying that I'm not sounding motivated, but I'm like, okay, I tried all that nice stuff, but then once again, I think just a good coach doesn't just tell you feel good shit all the time. A good coach is going to check your bullshit, and tell you the truth so you can fix the damn problem. But most people aren't used to. Most people, they don't even know what a good coach is. They think it's just somebody who just only say feel good shit. A good coach is going to check your bullshit.
Tear your ass up till you really realize, oh my God, I can't believe this. I done called something. We got a kid and he was in that. Yeah. That nigga character is what it is. He can only be him. He ain't wrong for that. You wrong for not accepting it. I'm telling you. When a bitch character show up, you can't change that. You can buy a nigga, fuck a nigga, suck a nigga, all you want. That ain't gonna change a nigga character. How he's sucking a nigga meat till he come 2-3 times gonna change what the fuck he experienced in his childhood, which is why he think the way he think. How the fuck is buying a bitch a Birkin bag or a Chanel bag or taking out the brunch every other week or handing us some money gonna change how that whole thing? It ain't. You gonna get met with a bitch character till you learn the lesson. Does everybody understand that?
Love. Yes. Absolutely.
Man, so that was so powerful. So I loved that clip that she did. And yeah, and then a person character says really, really how they are. So are you the kind of woman that you do what you say? When you're upset, do you go and just lash out and it just talk to people crazy for no reason? The people that's there for you. Are you an old spoiled brat? Which a lot of people are. And then that's part of your character, because having nobody check that, people give you a pass because maybe you're pretty or you're older, and then that shows a lot about you, how you treat people. So yeah, so Aisha, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. And once again, if you all want to finally be able to change your bad habits and improve, your eating habits and get the body that you always wanted. Maybe you're suffering from inflammation in your knee, and maybe you want to go and finally be able to get rid of back fat and build up your glutes. You can get my book. My book came out the other day. So this is a total game changer for women over 40, the Anti-Inflammatory Fitness Bible for women. This is meant for women to be able to melt stubborn belly fat, be able to balance their hormones, be able to just not feel burned out, and so they can make this a lifestyle that keeps them consistent, easy. All right, y'all. I hope you all love the video. Remember, Solid Fitness World is where strength meets elegance, and I'll see you all next time.